do I even have a YouTube channel anymore? Like, what? I know. The past like 3 weeks have been ridiculous for us at work, and I literally have had, like, I wake up at 3 a.m. and I work until I go to bed. Oh. Today is like the first day that I've actually woken up and it's not dark outside. You know, that's another thing with like vlogging and things like that. I'm either gone when it's dark, like in the morning, and then like in the evenings I get back and it's already dark. So it's just been like a struggle, and I've been so tired. But it's been a month and a couple of days. I missed the exact month mark. So a month and like 5 days right now since my procedure. So I'm gonna do a little update, physique update, show you guys what it's looking like. Progress has been made, and there's still a lot more to come. Gotta find the right angles. Okay, so here we go. Legs, they're much leaner looking, especially out here. I don't have a huge bump. I'll try to put like a side by side. I still have a lot of swelling in this area here. Like when you touch it, it feels like a really swollen bruise. So this is gonna kind of get a little bit better too. And I have some of that in the back as well. I can feel it like just like really squishy. But you'll notice that the cellulite is greatly improved. I used to have most of it was right here, and when I would have it without touching it. And then if I did this, it was like tons. So there's not as much at all. My glutes look tighter. There's still a couple of dimples like slightly there, but they're way better, and they'll get better as time goes on. This side. And I didn't even do anything with the front of my legs. I didn't have cellulite really in the front of my legs, but like I feel like it's just helped everything just kind of make progress. Even the upper body maybe, I don't know. So that's where we're at on the project. I'm really loving it so far. Of course, my doctor said don't expect anything for at least 2 months. 2 to 4 months is kind of where you're gonna see the real, I guess, progress being made. So there's still a lot more that's gonna happen. And with cellulite, it gets even better. Like 6 months to a year, you'll still see like improvements with your skin tightening and things like that. It just takes time. I've had so many people message me and ask me questions about the procedure, so feel free to comment below with your questions. I'm totally an open book, and I don't mind sharing the whole thing with you guys. I obviously did on YouTube already. This thing is crooked. I do feel like it's really weird. So I did this because, you know, I know that I wasn't fat or anything like that, but mentally it was like really playing like a toll on me, and I couldn't handle it anymore. Like I just wanted to like do something to like see progress, because I hadn't seen progress in so long. And that has really, it's really helped. And I feel like I'm not really doing anything too different than before the procedure, but I feel like mentally I'm in a better place, and maybe that's helping the rest of my body make progress. You know, like a lot of weight loss and, you know, competing and all that stuff, it's all like, a lot of it is in your head. You could do everything 100%, but if your head is not in the right place, you won't see the same results. You have a person who's in it 100% mentally and physically, and you have a person who's in it physically 100%, and then mentally they're like, they don't have the right perspective on their body, which I did not. I'm putting this out there because I know there's other people that feel that way. I'm not perfect, and I did not love my body. I felt like a stranger in it, and I felt like, especially my legs, like it was just not me. I feel so much better now, you guys. I look in the mirror, I put my clothes on, and I don't feel like this inflamed person. Like that's how I felt before. Like it wasn't me, you know? And I feel like that's kind of like helping all over too, which is really, really strange. But I have this like weird, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and doing some reading and things like that, and in short, I'm gonna like sum this up, I'm not a science YouTube channel here. I have hormone issues I'm still dealing with, and one of them is I don't have progesterone, and I can't take progesterone. Like it makes me gain weight, it makes me break out, it makes me feel sick. I can't touch it. So I have normal estrogen but no progesterone, which means I'm estrogen dominant. Estrogen dominant causes fat gain, especially in the midsection and like hip area, okay? Fat gain causes more estrogen, and it's like this never-ending cycle. So I feel like this procedure, getting rid of some of these fat cells, has like actually helped push me along, because I feel like the rest of my body is seeing progress now too, which is really crazy. Scale, I haven't weighed myself in about a week and a half just because my schedule has been so bad. Like I was down about 6 pounds or so, which is not from the procedure. The doctor told me in advance, he's like, you will not experience any sort of change in the scale because of this procedure. So I think that that's just kind of come from like me just kind of letting go and just be like, whatever. That's my little update for you guys. Take you through the day. I don't know what we've got planned. Not working today. We have a day and a half not working, and then next week we go back on this like crazy schedule again, and it's the last week. We're really busy with our rental car business. There's a big race in town, the Formula 1 race, and we deliver all the cars for the, if you guys are interested in my personal life, we deliver all of the cars for the racing teams. And then there's also another event going on in town, the Live Strong cycling race, which is like a cancer cycling race, and we deliver their support vehicles. So they get like these vans and trucks and things like that. So we've literally been like, I've been like running around the city, like me and Ashton trying to do most of it by ourselves, and so we'll deliver some cars and then like run back to the office and then go. So it's been, steps have been out of control. But I'm about to get some breakfast, drink some water. I've been drinking a lot of water. I always do, but I've been really counting it lately, so let's get on with the day. So I am wearing these new Christy tights from Better Bodies, and they are legit my new favorite pants ever. I got them in the navy and then this like gray color, which is might as well be like white. And they're like, the material is insane. They fit really nice, and they have this like elastic that's extra like tight, but not like my fat isn't hanging over, which is what I was afraid of. But that way that like when you squat down and stuff, they don't actually fall. Sometimes like leggings slip down and stuff, but they're really comfy, and they look pretty good on the booty, I have to say. Yes. And you know what? Before my procedure, I would not have worn these tights, okay? But I have to say, you can't really see any cellulite through there, right? Looks pretty good. So we are about to hit up the gym now, and I think I'm gonna film a little bit. I've been doing full body workouts 3 times a week. That's it. That's basically all I have time for. So yeah, this is also one of their new tops, which is super cute, and the material is so soft. So soft, you guys. I love this. I love this. I'm going to do like a full review, but I'm going to order some more stuff. So until then, let's grab some pre-workout. All right, so I'm doing some of this Unicorn Rainbow Bang, which I'm slightly addicted to. I got that in some high volume in here. I made this board, this is random, yesterday at this place called Upstairs Circus. You like drink and make cool arts and crafts, so it's great for Instagram pictures. So I'm just putting everything in here. This stuff is so good. I like could eat a bag in one sitting. It's probably the best thing Fit Crunch has ever made. Seriously. Oh, Ashton wants me to show you. This is what he made, and I guess he was drunk because, okay. Hold on, let's do this again. So my phone number's on here, but Ashton made this and he was drunk, so he put the E backwards, so then he had to do it again. But these are cool, right? Can't see the rest. And just like that, we are in a commentary. So this was, I would say this is probably my like 2nd week really doing legs regularly. I had been kind of doing like a few set of squats here and there just to kind of, I guess, test the waters and keep myself from like, you know, being like really out of shape whenever I started back up. So I'm still doing the 3-day workout split a week, which is working out really nicely. It's giving me time to like take a break from like the craziness. I am getting softer, and that's okay because I actually have more time. So it's like, it actually feels kind of good to take a little step back and not have to stress too much about it. So 3-day split, and I do a full body workout each time. I do 2 exercises for legs each time. So currently I'm alternating through squats, deadlifts, lunges, and then I'll do some accessory movements on one of the days with like leg curls or something like that. But one of the main things is I'm not going too heavy, especially on legs. I'm really kind of done growing my legs. I'm at this point where I don't really want them to get bigger. I want them to get a little more defined, and that really is mostly just losing body fat.
and then keeping the muscles full by actually working them out. So I just don't, especially in my butt. Like, I think my butt is big enough. I think it's grown enough, and my coach thinks so too. She, wants me to focus on upper body, which again, I also don't want to grow that much. So I haven't been lifting like incredibly heavy. My rep ranges have been from 8 to 12 reps. I'm just kind of like getting a nice pump and good feel through the muscle. These past 3 weeks where I was so busy at work, and this 3-day workout split was just exactly what I needed, because there were days that I was supposed to work out, like it was my day to work out, and I couldn't make it. I was so exhausted and so tired. There were days, I like to get up in the morning and do some walking, not really cardio, but like, I guess, movement. And I didn't do those days. I literally chose sleep over that kind of stuff. And this is kind of the first time since I started my fitness journey that I'm actually kind of trying to listen to my body more. And, in the past, I probably would have pushed through and said, you know what, it's fine. I don't need that extra hour of sleep. But I totally did not do that at all this month. I definitely put my body number one and focused on how I was feeling. So this video is mainly just an update for you guys on my procedure and how the progress is going with that. Let me know what you guys want to see in my YouTube channel. I'm kind of lost, as to where to take my channel. Fitness is a part of my life still, and it always will be, but it's not my main focus. I'm not on prep. I'm basically focused on fixing my hormones. I'm changing up my nutrition a little bit. Also, so I'll probably film a video about what I've been doing with that. But yeah, just suggestions. I feel like sometimes showing my everyday life is a little bit boring, but sometimes people actually want to see that. They want to see how people fit fitness into like a super crazy life like mine. It's so crazy. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up.
Get a little post-workout Rice Krispies with cinnamon and stevia. My absolute favorite.
This is quite possibly the best thing ever. I could eat this for every meal.
There's J.J. Watt. Tied for second in the NFL with 7 sacks on the season.
Now Ashton's gonna potato on the couch and watch football.
Take a look at the Jacksonville starting offense, and once again, Josh Walker will.
Allie, why are you creeping on me? Why are you creeping? So funny. Y'all are so weird.